Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches men to find peace by focusing on what they can control and accepting what they cannot. In today's fast-paced world, too many men overlook these timeless lessons, often realizing their power too late. In this article, we'll uncover 7 Stoic life lessons every man should learn before it's too late. From mastering emotions to living with purpose, these lessons will empower you to live a more resilient and fulfilling life. Stay tuned as we dive into each lesson, unlocking the secrets to a life of strength and wisdom. Lesson 1. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. Building on the foundation of Stoic philosophy, one of the most profound lessons is understanding the dichotomy of control. In life, we often waste energy trying to control circumstances that are beyond our reach. Other people, events, and the unpredictable flow of life. This constant struggle leaves us frustrated, stressed, and powerless. The Stoics taught us to focus our efforts on what we can control: our reactions, our mindset, and our actions. By doing so, we free ourselves from the emotional roller coaster of chasing after things we can't change. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. Your frustration grows, your blood pressure rises, and you begin to spiral into negativity. The reality is that no amount of stress will change the traffic. However, by accepting that the situation is out of your hands and choosing to remain calm, you regain your power. You control your response, and in doing so, you maintain peace of mind. This simple yet powerful concept is the core of Stoic resilience. This lesson applies to every aspect of life. Whether it's facing a challenging boss, dealing with difficult relationships, or confronting setbacks in your career, the ability to distinguish between what you can change and what you can't is a game changer. The key is to stop battling with external circumstances and instead, shift your focus inward. Cultivate mental strength by managing your thoughts and reactions. Take, for example, the life of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. In his writings, he often reflected on his struggles, dealing with war, political challenges, and personal losses. Yet, he remained centered because he practiced the art of focusing on what he could control: his thoughts, his actions, and his mindset. He didn't allow the chaos of the world around him to dictate his inner peace. Applying this Stoic principle is incredibly freeing. It's like stepping out of a storm into a calm, safe space. Instead of wasting energy on things beyond your control, you redirect it towards growth, productivity, and your own well-being. The lesson here is clear. Let go of what you cannot change, and put your energy where it truly matters, on yourself and your reactions. By embracing this practice, you'll begin to feel lighter, more resilient, and in charge of your life. The freedom that comes with letting go of control over external factors is liberating. So, next time life throws an obstacle your way, remember this: control what you can, and let go of the rest. This is the path to inner peace and true strength. Lesson 2. Embrace adversity as opportunity for growth. Building on the Stoic principle of controlling what we can, the next crucial lesson is to embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. Life is full of challenges, from personal setbacks to external difficulties. Yet, where most people see obstacles, the Stoics saw chances to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This mindset shift is transformative. It turns every hardship into a stepping stone toward a better version of yourself. When faced with a difficult situation, it's natural to feel frustration, fear, or even despair. But Stoicism teaches us to approach adversity with the mindset of a warrior, ready to use each challenge as fuel for our growth. Think about the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave but became one of the greatest minds in ancient Rome. He didn't allow his circumstances to define him. Instead, he saw his hardships as opportunities to cultivate inner strength and wisdom. Adversity is inevitable, but suffering is optional. The Stoics believed that by reframing how we view challenges, we can transform our experiences. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I grow stronger through this?" This simple shift in perspective can turn frustration into motivation. It allows you to see the situation as something that can shape you into a better person. For example, let's say you're dealing with a career setback, like losing a job or facing criticism at work. Instead of falling into self-pity or blaming others, the Stoic approach is to reflect: what can I learn from this? How can this make me better at my craft or more adaptable in future challenges? In doing so, you shift your mindset from victimhood to empowerment. You stop seeing yourself as a passive recipient of misfortune and start seeing yourself as an active participant in your own development. Embracing adversity also allows you to build resilience. The more challenges you face with a Stoic mindset, the more you strengthen your ability to endure future hardships. You start to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to sharpen your skills, improve your character, and deepen your wisdom. The beauty of this Stoic lesson is that it's not just about surviving tough times, it's about thriving through them. Every challenge you face has the potential to push you closer to your highest self. By embracing adversity, you stop fearing life's difficulties and start welcoming them as powerful teachers. So next time you encounter a challenge, remember, it's not the difficulty that defines you, but how you respond to it. By adopting the Stoic perspective, you turn adversity into an invaluable opportunity for personal growth and transformation. Embrace the struggle, because, in the end, it's the struggle that makes you strong. Lesson 3. Practice daily gratitude for the present moment. Building on the Stoic lesson of embracing adversity as an opportunity for growth, we now delve into the power of gratitude. It's easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life, constantly striving for more, looking ahead to the next goal or achievement. But the Stoic approach teaches us the immense power of practicing gratitude and grounding ourselves in the present moment. This simple yet profound practice can completely transform our perspective and well-being. Gratitude, when practiced daily, shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have. In a world where we're often bombarded with messages telling us we need more to be happy, the Stoics teach us to appreciate the present moment and the blessings within it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, frequently reminded himself to be thankful for even the smallest things in life. By embracing gratitude, he found peace amidst the chaos of being an emperor and the demands of his empire. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine doesn't require grand gestures or significant life changes. It's about taking a moment each day to pause and reflect on what you're thankful for. This could be as simple as appreciating a good cup of coffee in the morning, recognizing the support of friends or family, or acknowledging your own health and well-being. When you make this a habit, you begin to notice how much abundance already exists in your life. Gratitude also anchors us in the present, preventing us from getting lost in regret about the past or anxiety about the future. The Stoics understood that the only moment we truly have is now. By focusing on the present and acknowledging the gifts it brings, we stop wishing for a different time or place and start living more fully in the moment. This mindset is liberating. It removes the pressure of future outcomes and encourages us to find contentment right where we are. For example, think about a stressful situation, like preparing for a big presentation at work. Instead of fixating on the potential outcome, whether you'll succeed or fail, take a moment to be grateful for the opportunity to grow, learn, and express yourself. Shift your focus from fear of failure to appreciation for the present challenge and what it can teach you. By doing so, you cultivate a sense of calm and readiness that empowers you to perform at your best. In a world that often seems focused on what's next, practicing gratitude for the present moment can be a powerful act of rebellion against the constant pressure to chase more. By embracing this Stoic practice, you'll find peace in the now, joy in the little things, and an unshakable foundation for facing whatever comes your way. So, start today. Take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for, and let this simple practice transform your life. When you focus on the present and cultivate gratitude, you unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment and contentment, one that doesn't depend on external circumstances but comes from within. Lesson 4. Master your emotions. Don't let them control you. Building on the importance of gratitude and living in the present, another vital Stoic lesson is mastering your emotions rather than letting them control you. Life is full of emotional highs and lows, but the Stoic way teaches us that true strength comes from cultivating emotional resilience. Instead of being at the mercy of anger, fear, or anxiety, Stoicism encourages us to understand, control, and respond to our emotions with intentionality. Too often, people allow their emotions to dictate their actions. Whether it's reacting impulsively in a stressful situation, lashing out in anger, or spiraling into anxiety, emotional responses can lead to regret, misjudgment, and missed opportunities. The Stoics believed that by learning to manage our emotions, we regain control over our reactions and, in turn, our lives. It's not about suppressing emotions or denying them. It's about recognizing them and choosing how to respond, rather than letting them rule us. Take a moment to think about a time when your emotions got the better of you. Perhaps you lost your temper in a heated conversation, or you let fear paralyze you from taking a crucial step in your career. In those moments, it's easy to feel out of control, but by practicing emotional mastery, you can avoid these knee-jerk reactions. The Stoics practiced reflection and self-awareness to better understand their emotional triggers. By observing and naming our feelings, we can respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. A powerful Stoic technique to manage emotions is the practice of negative visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario, allowing you to prepare emotionally for challenges. By visualizing a stressful situation and acknowledging your feelings about it, you take away its power over you. You're no longer caught off guard by your emotions. Instead, you face them head-on, with composure and clarity. For example, imagine you're about to give a public speech. Instead of allowing fear and anxiety to take over, practice visualizing the event in advance. Acknowledge your nerves, but also recognize that they're a natural part of the process. When the moment comes, you're already prepared to face those emotions without letting them control you. This allows you to perform with confidence, even under pressure. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means developing the ability to control them so that they work for you, not against you. By embracing this Stoic lesson, you transform your relationship with your feelings. Instead of seeing emotions as uncontrollable forces, you learn to see them as signals, guiding you to greater self-awareness and growth. So, the next time your emotions begin to rise, remember this Stoic wisdom. You are not your emotions. You are the one who decides how to respond to them. By mastering your emotions, you'll unlock a deeper level of inner strength, clarity, and peace, qualities that will serve you in every area of life. Lesson 5. The art of self-reflection and personal growth. Building on the concept of mastering our emotions, another powerful Stoic lesson is the art of self-reflection and its pivotal role in personal growth. After all, true growth comes from the ability to look inward, analyze our actions, and learn from our experiences. Without this introspective practice, we continue to repeat the same mistakes, unaware of the areas where we can improve. Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and continuously evolve into our best selves. Self-reflection isn't just about thinking back on the past. It's about being brutally honest with ourselves and understanding our motivations, fears, and desires. The Stoics believe that by doing this, we uncover the wisdom that leads to greater clarity and purposeful living. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the importance of reflecting on his day, examining what he did well, what he could have done better, and how he could improve for the future. This practice allowed him to live with intention, not reacting to life's events but responding thoughtfully. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. How often do you truly stop and reflect on your actions, words, or decisions? Without reflection, it's easy to move through life on autopilot, caught up in the hustle and bustle. But Stoicism teaches us that when we take the time to pause and ask ourselves, how can I improve today? Or what lessons can I learn from this experience? We set ourselves on the path of continuous self-improvement. Self-reflection doesn't mean beating yourself up for mistakes. It means seeing them as opportunities to grow. It's about recognizing patterns in your behavior and making conscious choices to become a better version of yourself. For example, if you notice that you've been reactive in situations, quick to anger or frustration, self-reflection can help you identify the root cause of those emotional reactions. Maybe it's stress, maybe it's insecurity. By understanding the why behind your emotions, you can better control your responses in the future. A simple yet effective way to practice self-reflection is by journaling. Each evening, write down your thoughts and experiences from the day. Reflect on what went well, what didn't, and what you can do differently moving forward. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns and gain valuable insights that will guide your personal development. This practice not only helps you learn from your mistakes, but also allows you to celebrate your successes and reinforce the positive behaviors you want to continue. The power of self-reflection lies in its ability to transform us from passive participants in our own lives to active creators of our destiny. By continually asking ourselves how we can improve, we make personal growth an ongoing process rather than a destination. With each reflection, we take one step closer to becoming the person we aspire to be. So, make self-reflection a part of your daily routine. Take the time to pause, look inward, and ask the tough questions. In doing so, you'll unlock the wisdom to become more focused, more intentional, and more in control of your life's direction. Through reflection, you'll find the key to continuous self-improvement and greater success in all areas of life. Lesson 6. Cultivate a strong sense of purpose and direction. Building on the importance of self-reflection, the next essential Stoic lesson is cultivating a strong sense of purpose and direction. Self-reflection helps us understand ourselves better, but it's the clarity of purpose that truly drives us forward. In a world full of distractions and endless choices, knowing your why is more crucial than ever. Without a sense of purpose, we can easily lose our way, becoming reactive instead of proactive. Stoicism teaches us that purpose isn't just something to discover, It's something to intentionally create and live by every day. A strong sense of purpose gives life meaning, direction, and motivation. It aligns your actions with your values and beliefs, creating a clear path for you to follow. This is exactly what Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus emphasized: the importance of living in harmony with your true nature and guiding principles. When you live purposefully, your decisions become easier to make because they are rooted in a deep understanding of what matters most to you. But how do you find your purpose? The Stoics suggest that purpose isn't necessarily something grand or complicated. It's about identifying what gives you fulfillment and committing to that with focus and integrity. For some, purpose comes from career ambitions. For others, it's personal growth, relationships, or a higher cause. Whatever it is, purpose acts as a compass, pointing you in the right direction when life's uncertainties arise. A good example of this in action is Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, who found his purpose in helping others find meaning in life, even in the most dire circumstances. His experiences in the concentration camps led him to create the psychological theory known as logotherapy, which focuses on finding purpose in suffering. Frankl's life illustrates the power of purpose, not as a luxury, but as a necessity for survival and fulfillment. Incorporating purpose into your daily life requires focus and discipline. It's easy to be swept away by the demands of modern life, work deadlines, social media, societal expectations. But Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with your purpose, not external pressures. Ask yourself, what is my greater mission in life? What do I want to contribute to the world? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These are the questions that help you clarify your sense of purpose. Once you identify your purpose, let it guide your actions and decisions. Use it as a yardstick to measure your priorities. When faced with choices, ask yourself, does this align with my purpose? If the answer is no, then the decision becomes easier to make. Living with purpose ensures that your efforts aren't wasted, and your energy isn't scattered. Having a strong sense of purpose doesn't mean you won't face challenges or distractions, but it provides a steady anchor amidst the chaos. It reminds you why you're doing what you're doing and gives you the strength to keep moving forward, even when times are tough. Stoicism teaches us that purpose is not a destination but a daily practice, a guiding principle that shapes every action we take. So, take the time to reflect on your life's purpose. Let it empower you to live with intention, pursue what matters most, and create a meaningful legacy that aligns with your deepest values. When you cultivate purpose, you'll navigate life with direction, clarity, and resilience, no matter what obstacles come your way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found these Stoic life lessons inspiring and valuable, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button and leaving a comment below. Your thoughts and feedback mean the world to us, and we love hearing your opinions on how these principles are helping you in your own life. And hey, if you're hungry for more wisdom and personal growth tips, make sure to check out our other videos. There's plenty more where that came from. Stay motivated, keep growing, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update. See you in the next one. Flexed biceps sparkles.